Second Chronicles chapter 36. Wayeqahu amharsh et Yehoahaz ben Yoshiahu. And the people of the land took Yehoahaz, the son of Yoshiahu, Wayamalekuhu tahatahaviu Birushalem, and they made him king in place of his father in Jerusalem. Benethaloth ve'esharim shana Yoahaz b'moloko. The son of 23 years was Yoahaz in his reign. Uthalotha hodathim malak Birushalem, and 3 months he reigned in Jerusalem. Vayasirehu melech Mithraim Birushalem, and the king of Mithraim removed him in Jerusalem. Vayanosh et haaretz, and he fined the land. Mea kikar kesef v'kikar dhahab, 100 talents of silver and a talent of gold. Wayamelech melech Mithraim et Eliakim achiu al Yehuda v'Yerushalem, and the king of Mithraim made Eliakim his brother king over Yehuda and Jerusalem. Vayaseb et Shemo Yehoiakim, and he turned his name about to Jehoiakim. Ve'et Yoahaz achiu lakach, and Yoahaz his brother Necho took. Vayaviehu Mithraim, and he brought him to Mithraim. Bene Esharim v'chamesh shana Yehoiakim b'moloko. The son of 25 years was Jehoiakim in his reign. V'ahat eshere shana malak Birushalem, and 11 years he reigned in Jerusalem. Vayashahara be'enei Yahweh Elohai, and he effectuated the evil in the eyes of Yahweh his God. Allah Nebuchadnezzar melech Babel. Against him came Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babel. Vayahsarehu ban Hushatayim, and he bound him in the bronze things, the bronze fetters, Laholicho Babel, to cause him to go to Babel. Umikle bet Yahweh Nebuchadnezzar leBabel, and from the things or vessels of the house of Yahweh Nebuchadnezzar brought to Babel. Vayitnem behekalo beBabel, and he gave them into his temple or palace in Babel. V'yeter divrei Yehoiakim v'to'avotai ater asha v'hanimtah alai hinam ketubim al sefer malchei Yisrael v'Yehuda, and the rest of the words or acts of Jehoiakim and his abominations which he effectuated, and the thing found against him, behold them, written things upon the book of the kings of Yisrael and Yehuda. Vayimelech Yehoiachin beno tahatai, and Jehoiachin his son reigned in his places. Benethmona shanim Jehoiachin b'moleko, uthalotha hodathim u'asharat yamim, malach b'Yerushalem. The son of 8 years was Jehoiachin in his reign, and 3 months and 10 days he reigned in Jerusalem. وَيَعْشَ هَرَّعَ بَعِينَي Yahweh, and he effectuated the evil thing in the eyes of Yahweh. وَلِتَثُوبَ هَشَّانَا شَالَحَ هَمَّلَكَ Nebuchadnezzar. And for the return of the year, the king Nebuchadnezzar sent وَيَبِيهُ Babel, and he brought him to Babel, Imekele Hemedat Bet Yahweh, with the vessels of pleasantness of the house of Yahweh. وَيَمَلَكَ et Tzidkiyahu Achiu ala Yehuda v'Yerushalem, and he caused Tzidkiyahu his brother to be king over Yehuda and Jerusalem. Ben Asharim wa'ahat shana Tzidkiyahu b'moloko, the son of 21 years was Tzidkiyahu in his reign. Wa'ahat Ashareh shana malach b'Yerushalem, and 11 years he reigned in Jerusalem. وَيَعْشَهَرَّعَ بَعِينَي Yahweh Elohai, and he effectuated the evil in the eyes of Yahweh his God. Lo nichna'a milipnei Yirmiyahu hanavi mipi Yahweh. He humbled not himself from before the faces of Yirmiyahu the prophet, from the mouth of Yahweh. وَغَمَ بَمَلَكَ Nebuchadnezzar marad, and also against the king Nebuchadnezzar he rebelled, Atar Hishabi'o Behelohim, which had caused him to swear by God. وَيَقَشْ et Orapo وَيَهَمَث et Levavo Mithub El Yahweh Elohe Yisrael, and he hardened his neck, and he made his heart strong from to turn to Yahweh the God of Yisrael. Gam kol share hakohanim waha'am hirabu lim'olam ma'al. Also, all the princes of the priests and the people made much to be treacherous with treachery. K'chol to'avot hagoyim, like all the abominations of the nations. Vayetamu et bet Yahweh atar hikadish b'Yerushalem, and they defiled the house of Yahweh, which he had sanctified in Jerusalem. Vayishlach Yahweh Elohe avotehem alehem b'yad malachai hashekem v'shaloh, and Yahweh God of their fathers sent over them by the hand of his messengers, rising early and sending, Ki hamal ala ammo wa ala mo'ono, for he had compassion upon his people and upon his dwelling. Vayehyu mala'ibim b'malachei ha'Elohim u'bozim davarai u'mita'atim b'nebi'ai, and they were ones mocking among the messengers of God, and despising his words, and one's scoffing, ridiculing among his prophets. Ada alot hamat Yahweh ba'amo, ada lehen marapeh, unto the going up of the wrath of God against his people, unto there not being a healing. Wayal alehem et melech kashadim, and he brought up upon them the king of the Kashadim. Wayaharog bahurehem baherb bebet miqdasham, and he slew their young chosen men by the sword in the house of their sanctuary. Welo hamal al bahur ubtullah dhaqen wayashesh, and he had compassion not upon the young chosen one, and virgin, and older, and aged or feeble. Hakol Nathan biyado, the whole lot he gave into his hand. W'kol kelebet ha-Elohim hagdolim v'haqtanim, v'otharot bet Yahweh, v'otharot ha-melech, v'sharai hakol hevi Babel, and all the vessels or things of the house of the God, the great ones and the small ones, and the treasures of the house of Yahweh, and the treasures of the king and his princes, the whole lot he brought to Babel. Vayishrapu et bet ha-Elohim, and they burned the house of the God. Vayenattu et homat Yerushalem, and they pulled down the wall of Yerushalem. V'kol harmanotaha sharpu ba'esh, and all her palaces they burned in the fire. V'kol kale mahmadaha lahashahit, and all the vessels or things of her pleasantness for corruption, for destruction. V'yegal hasherit min haherb el Babel, and he carried captive the remnant from the sword to Babel. Vayehyu lo ulvanau la'avadim ad maluk malakut paras, and they were for him and for his sons for servants until the reigning of the kingdom of Paras. L'malaot devar Yahweh b'fi Yirmiyahu adarashata harsh et Shabbatot, for a fulfilling of the word of Yahweh by the mouth of Yirmiyahu, until the land had enjoyed her Shabbatot. Kol yemei hashama Shabbata l'malot shiv'im shana, all the days of her being desolate, she kept Shabbat for the filling of 70 years. V'vishanata ahat l'koresh melech paras l'kalot devar Yahweh b'fi Yirmiyahu. And in the first year for Koresh, king of Paras, for the completion of the word of Yahweh by the mouth of Yirmiyahu, He'er Yahweh et ruh Koresh melech Paras, Vaya'aver qol b'kol malakuto v'gam b'michatab le'amor. Yahweh stirred up the spirit of Koresh, king of Paras, and he caused a voice to pass through in all his kingdom and also in writing, saying, Kohamar Koresh melech Paras, Kol mamalakot ha'aresh natan li Yahweh Elohe Hashamayim. Thus Koresh, king of Paras, hath said, all the kingdoms of the earth Yahweh God of the skies hath given to me. Wuhu hapaqad alai Lebanot lo bayit B'Yerushalem atar B'Yehuda, and he hath mustered upon me to build for him a house in Yerushalem, which is in Yehuda. Mibakem mikol ammo Yahweh Elohai wa immo wa ya'al. Who from you, from all his people, Yahweh his God be with him, and let him go up.